So let's learn about another type of loop which is called a while loop. We have already discussed for loop, and for loop are used when we know the range. Let's say we want to iterate till the point we don't know whether the thing is completed or not. Let's say a file is being downloaded and you are fetching data from a server. Till when do you want to continue this process? Till the point the file gets downloaded completely, right? So let's head over to this and check. What's a while loop? While loop is a control flow statement that allows code to be executed repeatedly based on a given condition, and the loop continues to run as long as the condition remains true. That's the key thing that we have to remember. The while loop will only remain functional till the point condition is true. And what's the syntax? The syntax is while condition. That's it. You had to define a variable, then followed by a condition and an iteratable sequence. Let's say we were incrementing the sequence by 1. And similarly, in while, till the condition is true, it will keep on executing. So how this thing works? First, check the condition, execute if true, and keep on repeating till the point the condition gets set to false. There are a few principles that you have to remember. These are that we have to first run a pre-iteration check whether the condition is true or not. We have to check it by ourselves, and we have to avoid infinite loops. If we are not specifying any condition, let's say we said while true, so it will remain true till the lifetime. In case we don't switch it to false, the loop will keep on continuing and your program flow will not stop. And we have to make sure that we are using proper indentation. Let's see the code in action. We want to print numbers from 1 to 5. We have initialized count variable as 1 and we wrote while count less than equal to 5. Okay, so this condition will be checked every time. So we are printing print count is, and let's say the count was 1 and now we are incrementing the count by 1. So each and every time this loop will get executed and till the point from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once the count is set to 6, this loop will get terminated. Let's see this in action. Okay, let's create a new file, while loop, and let me paste it. So I'll keep a debugger point here on line number 5 and let's run in debug mode. So currently the count variable is set as 1. Once I click next, so this will be printed count is 1 and count is now being incremented. Plus equal to means count equal to count plus 1. Now the count is 2. Similarly count 3, 4. And once the count is 5, is got printed, and now the count variable is now being set to 6. And now when we are checking this condition, count is less than equal to 5, but count is currently set to 6. So 6 is less than equal to 5. This will give a false. So this condition will result into false, right? And once I click this, we have exited the loop and we are now printing loop finished. So this is how while loop work. It keeps on running till the point it reaches a condition where we have explicitly turned the condition to false, and only then while loop will exit. Now let's see real world example. We want that user should keep on inputting the password till the point he enters the correct password. If he is able to enter the correct password, fine. And if he is unable to enter the password, we want him to keep on retrying. So how we'll do this? Let's run this example, okay, and open a console and let's try to run this. So enter password. So as we can see, the correct password variable is holding a value called python123. So if I'm trying to enter anything and press enter, it's saying wrong password, try again, and I'll try again, still saying the wrong password. And if I write the correct password, python123, enter, access granted. So this is how the loop is continuing till the point we are reaching a final state that we actually want. Okay, so I'll show you even with the debugger mode. See, so once you are here and I click next, so it's saying enter the password. So now I'll try entering a password and I'll keep a debugger point here as well, and let's press enter. So once I pressed enter, it's now checking user input. So user input is the password that I actually entered. Is it equal to correct password? Correct password, which is python123. So since this condition is not true, we'll move over to this wrong password. Since we are using not equal to, which will result in true, so we are now inputting wrong password. As we are using the user input not equal to correct password as the condition for while loop, it's still not true, right? So we'll keep on asking for the same thing. So enter password, and if I write Python 123, see what happens once I click enter. First, this condition will be checked. If so, this will result into a false. So I'll move over to else part, and now the access is granted. Now we'll check the condition here. User input not equal to correct password, but they both are equal. So this condition will actually result into a false. And by doing this, the while loop will exit. And once I click next, so the process got finished with exit code 0. So this is how the while loop works. Now for the second example, let's see the sum of numbers. We used the same example earlier with for loop. So here we are declaring two variables, total and number. Number is equal to -1, and we are saying enter numbers to add and 0 to stop. So here in this program, we want user to keep on inputting numbers, and we want him to enter 0 when we want him to stop the program. So let's execute this. So enter a number. If I am writing 1, it's still asking for another number, 2, 3. And if I enter a 0, so it will sum up all the numbers. The total sum is 6. Fair? So let's now run this program with the debugger. So we have initialized total as 0, number as -1. And now if we are running this in the debug mode, what we can do, it's saying enter a number. So we'll enter 1 and press enter. So it's now reaching on this line number 9, and total equal to total plus number. Plus equal to means total plus number, right? So number is 1, and now total is getting incremented. So once we execute this statement, so total changed to 1, right? And in the console, again, this thing will be checked. If it's not 0, then we enter this loop, and now we'll be asked to enter a number. Let's say we enter 2, click enter. So total plus equal to 2, 2 plus 1. Now the total will be changed to 3, as you can see. So let's enter a 0 now. Next, enter a number 0. So we use this, and now when we'll check number is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So this will negate this condition, and we'll come out of this loop. So the sum is 1 plus 2 is equal to. So this is how while loop is working. So while loop is used when we don't know on which condition the program will exit. So let's see the common pitfalls. So there are instances when we forget just to increment a counter. Let's say we are printing the count and we forgot to increment the counter, then this will result into an infinite loop. So that's pretty bad for our program. It will use all the resources, and we'll not able to exit as well. So the other approach is always think of the exit condition while writing while. So that's very crucial. And the practice tips are just make your loop as simple as you can. Make sure to plan your exit, and always debug. This debugger mode is extremely important, and you have to make it a practice that you using debugger mode every time you code. And the last point is that you have to test it very thoroughly before deploying into production. So that's it. Let's see you in the next video.